Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Sunnie Avi, and in this video, I'm going to do the daily reads for January 15th through the 17th. Keep in mind that these are general messages. The things that I talk about may not resonate with you, which should be alright. Disclaimer with my readings, I do talk fast, I do curse, and due to me reading for a lot of different energies, y'all, I just want to get this fucking intro out the way. My readings can be pretty jumpy. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please go to www.thesunnyglow.com. All of the information about myself and my readings are in the description box below. Alright, so when I was shuffling for the 15th, a random card popped out. By the way, happy birthday to my Capricorns. Hopefully your birthday is fun. Okay, so for the 15th, we have the Six of Cups. I feel like with me rushing, be mindful of you guys rushing during this time. Make sure you aren't rushing into relationships, contracts, friendships. You aren't rushing into jobs. You aren't rushing to work. You aren't rushing to get to your home. There may be issues with accidents. There may be issues with negligence during this time. Maybe for some of you, you may find yourself reminiscing on your past, whether this is a past life or like your childhood, whether this was positive or negative. I do see where many of you guys, you are healing during this time when it comes to your past, and I feel like it's going to be a great thing. Some of you, you may come in contact with someone who is a twin flame, someone who you share like this child like wonder with. Some of you, you may come in contact with a twin flame, and you guys share childhood trauma. Okay, it could be either or, maybe even both. Maybe the focus is going to be on children during this time. Maybe you're talking to your children. Maybe you have to go to a teacher parent conference, maybe just some sort of meeting with your child's teachers or like with the school. Maybe some of you, you're going to a PTA meeting. Maybe for some of you, you're going to therapy. Maybe you are meeting new friends, you're meeting new like-minded people. But once again, I feel like this may be like, this is like on a childish level. Maybe you resonate with someone, but it's just briefly. It's just on a particular matter. Maybe someone will spark up a conversation with you, and it may trigger something that makes sense to you now, involving your childhood. Maybe childhood secrets, family secrets are coming to the light during this time. Once again, maybe you're reminiscing, maybe you're looking at family photos. Maybe you find some pictures or like some stuff that belonged to a deceased family member. Once again, like there's just things popping up when it comes to childhood. For some reason, that's showing up strong to me. Maybe for some of you, you will conceive during this time. Maybe there's talks of babies. Maybe there's talks of reconciling. Reconciliation is showing up stronger when it comes to relationships of some kind. Maybe you're missing someone who you had a falling out with. Be mindful of random random pop-ups at your home. Like people just randomly come by your house, or maybe you decide to randomly visit somebody. I am picking up that there's going to be congratulation when it comes to a child. Maybe a child is born on the 15th. Maybe, but I feel like it's going to be unexpected. Whether this was an early my phone about to die. Whether this was unexpected birth, maybe you aren't really full term yet, but you have the baby on the 15th. Maybe you have contractions on the 15th. Maybe you have baby fever during this time. But once again, like there's congratulation when it comes to a child. Like you're praising a child. You're talking about your child or children in a good manner during this time. Maybe you're passing down traditions when it comes to your children. Maybe you're sharing knowledge with your children. Maybe your parents are sharing knowledge or giving you knowledge during this time. There may be talks of movement as well. I do see new relationships for some. Um, like 60% of you, like 70 to 60% of you new relationships, but 40 to 30%, excuse me, 30 to 40%, I see you reconciling with someone from the past, reconciling with someone who you had a falling out with. Relationships of any kind may be more blissful, more happier during this time. This may be a good lot. I cannot talk, y'all. I'm still rushing. Please be mindful of you rushing, okay? Um, Not a good time for commitments. I will say that much. Not a good time for commitments, because once again, I just feel like you're rushing things through. You aren't reading things properly. Like you aren't in the right state of mind when it comes to commitments of any kind. To be honest, okay. Yeah, contracts, anything legal uh, must not be signed on the 15th, because I feel like someone doesn't have your best interest, okay? And maybe even like getting a marriage license, like, like you go through the process of, getting married, whatever the case may be. Be careful of any contracts, leases, getting a car. Maybe you're signing a contract to get your own business. Maybe you're signing a contract to get a new home, apartment, whatever the case may be. I don't know why. It's not going to end well in the future. Or just, once again, commitments of all kinds. But good luck, child. All right. What's going on for the 16th, January 16th, 2020? I feel like many of you, you're going to be in a different headspace. Okay. You're going to pay more attention to the signs. I feel like there will be a drastic change for some of you on the 16th. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. For some reason, the number 6 is going to be very significant. I keep picking up on I cannot talk. Cooperation. Gosh. And I feel like this is more in regards to your connection to your divine guardian angels, your guides, your deities, whatever you want to call them. Um, I feel like either you're understanding a strong connection, a weak connection, you're understanding what they're trying to tell you during this time. You are aware of communication of some kind. But once again, I feel like this is more of like a spiritual thing, okay? Maybe your a higher self is trying to connect with you. Once again, maybe your spirits, your deities, your angels, they're trying to connect with you. Maybe you're trying to connect with them, okay? There's this energy of like resembling. Maybe you've lost your connection with your divine guardian angels, and now you're getting it back again. Like you're noticing that you are in a familiar vibration in a good way when it comes to a relationship spiritually. Maybe deceased loved ones, they are trying to communicate with you during this time. Maybe you dream of someone's death and it happens. Maybe someone dies on the 16th, and or someone like someone's spirit visits you on the 16th, and a couple days later they die. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but I had to say that for someone. Maybe spirit is telling you about things that need to die and things that needs to flourish during this time. But yeah, I'm seeing that many of you, you're in a different headspace. Okay. Try your best not to worry so much. I am picking up on mental conflicts. I'm picking up on differences. Now, maybe you're noticing that you were blissful and naive the following day. Not sorry, the previous day. Okay, and maybe for the following day you don't want it to happen. So once again, for the 15th, you were just dumb. I hate to say it, just dumb and not thinking. And on the 16th, like maybe you're beating yourself up about it. Okay, I am picking up that there may be talks of moving. Okay, maybe you aren't happy with this move. Maybe there's delays with the move. There's delays with the process that's going on right now. Once again, like I feel that many of you, like you're coming back to earth. Okay, you're being more realistic. You're picking up more on signs during this time. Maybe there's going to be a natural disaster when it comes to the world. Okay, keep picking up on grieving. There's there's sadness, there's sorrow on the 16th. Okay, once again, maybe you're feeling sorry for yourself. Maybe you're feeling guilty of some kind. Maybe you're sad for someone around you. Maybe there's sadness when it comes to children, okay, or sadness when it comes to, like the childlike self, or like just understanding that things don't last forever, okay. I keep picking up on the word longevity. Maybe that word will be significant for some of you during this time. Okay. For some reason, I'm also picking up on the word tight rope. Be mindful of your seat belts during this time. Maybe you need to be cautious of you being on a tight leash. Someone has you on a tight leash, vice versa, honey. But I'm picking up on like coming into things more realistically. Many of you, there is movement, whether it's physically, it's emotionally, it's verbally, it's spiritually. There is movement, but I just feel that many of you, like, you are afraid of what you're getting into. Like, you are afraid of the unknown. You don't like being confused, and you are afraid of that. You are afraid of not being prepared. You are afraid of putting yourself in harm's way for some. Okay, but I keep picking up on this natural disaster in regards to water of some kind, like water and rain and wind. There may be issues with tornadoes. There may be issues with a hailstorm, maybe a tsunami, maybe hurricane, flood. Okay, or like on the news, they may be warning us about a future tornado storm or tsunami storm or hailstorm, hurricane. Yeah, like there's like a warning signs when it comes to something in regards to water or just in general. Maybe there's warning signs when it comes to children, when it comes to the emotional self, when it comes to what you're getting yourself into, okay, what you're going into, okay. I'm picking up like a sadness when it comes to decisions, rethinking decisions, wishing you would not have said something previously, like backtracking on your words, biting your words. That's showing up too. I am picking up that some of you, there may be changes when it comes to a family dynamic. Maybe there's sadness when it comes to a family dynamic. All right. Some of you, there may be talks of breaking a home. Maybe someone breaks into your home. Maybe you feel like something was stolen from you. Maybe for some of you, you feel as if your childhood was stolen from you. Be mindful of child trafficking heavy during this time. All right, but good luck with everything. All right, on the 17th. What's going on for the 17th? What's going on for the 17th? January 17th, 2020. January 17th. I feel like the 17th is going to be a brighter day. Okay, whether it's whether it's in regards to weather or just maybe mentally you're in a different headspace. Um, it's going to be a good time for you to do spells in regards to self-esteem, clarity, road opener spells. Good time for you to incorporate the color yellow. When it comes to spells or when it comes to meditation, maybe you need to focus on the solar plex chakra during this time. Maybe you need to eat yellow foods as well. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. Okay. Um, some of you may be understanding that you took 2 steps forward but 3 steps back. Okay. Um, maybe you want to maybe for some of you, you're in the position of wanting to gain prosperity during this time. For some of you, there may be talks of potluck. There may be talks of having a cookout, a family gathering, or a gathering of some kind. I am picking up new forces. Some of you, there may be talks of new allies coming to help you, whether this is physically or spiritually. I am picking up that many of you, you're noticing the difference of something, okay? For better or for worse, honey. Flip it to how I resonate. But I am picking up on something coming through for you, something coming in the clutch. Some of you, you may receive blessings and good luck during this time. Once again, something is coming in the clutch for you. I am picking up on like needing to like agree to disagree type of deal, understanding once again differences of opinions, differences of personality, differences of humans, like just different things, understanding that it's okay to be different. You can still get along. You can still have some sort of common ground even with particular differences, okay? I am picking up that there may be issues in regards to I'm picking up hierarchy. Hierarchy. I know I'm pronouncing that shit wrong, but like when it comes to like business plans, like having meetings with the CEO, the executive director of some kind, like the secretary, manager, assistant manager, like people that have high titles, regardless of the position. I feel like there's going to be differences and there's going to be clashes when it comes to businesses and what needs to be produced, what needs to be displayed, what needs to be cashed away. So things that were in the works and that were supposed to come out on a particular day, I do see it being delayed. There may be talks of artists canceling their shows, postponing their shows, and like artists of any kind, whether it's movies, actors, once again artists, anything that's involving like tours and stuff like that, that may be postponed or once again canceled. Okay. I am picking up that there may be issues in regards to sharp pains of the body. Some of you, there may be an issue of you breaking legs or breaking arms, breaking fingers, breaking ankles. Be mindful of that. I am picking up on a clash when it comes to family dynamics or just people that live with you in the home, whether it's roommates, it's family. I do see that there's clash with that. I am picking up on this will be a good time for everyone in the home, honey, everybody to clean, whether it's physically clean or like you cleaning up your act. All right, you cleaning up your dialogue. All right. I am picking up on like needing to come to a truce, whether it's within yourself or it's with other people, like needing to come to a truce. Once again, needing to understand differences, like learning to agree to disagree and be professional and diplomatic about it. I am picking up that some of you, there may be issues in regards to baseball. I did see on the news where something about somebody cheated. So there may be a final decision in regards to that situation on the 17th. Maybe I'm not sure if baseball is still in season. I'm not sure. Maybe when it comes to like grade school, you're getting your children into sports. Maybe your children want to play baseball or tennis, badminton, cricket, lacrosse, whatever, honey, hockey. um, I am picking up. You may notice that you have to lead the crowd during this time. Maybe people need to hear your opinions. Maybe you are the one that's going to be able to speak up. Maybe you have the upper hand within something. Maybe your divine God and angels bless you with particular insight that's going to help you advance. Okay. But I feel like it's all within a matter of time. To be honest with you, once again, my ratings can be jumpy, honey. Reel it in if it match with your intuition, okay? All these are different types of messages. I feel for some of you, yes, you do have the demeanor and the posture and the poise, that's what I'm picking up on, and the ideas that people need to hear. But at the same time, like, I feel like it's a work in progress, and I feel like people are not in the right mindset to hear your ideas. They aren't going to appreciate them during this time. And I feel like, yes, you still have some tweaking to do when it comes to your ideas and when it comes to plans. And right now is not a good time to disclose those things. Okay? So be patient when it comes to that. Yes, once again, some of you are meant to be leaders and people are meant to hear what you need to say. Okay? If you have the energy to speak up, do so. But if you do have an idea, but spirit is telling you no, wait, listen to that. Listen to that. Your body knows best. Your spirit knows best. All right. So just know when to pick and choose your battles, know when to lead, and know when to just sit back and just let motherfuckers do what they need to do. All right. Some of you're in a position where you have to let something crumble. Okay, you have to let someone fall on their face. You have to let someone deal with their own consequences, vice versa. You can't force karma on someone that isn't meant to receive their karma yet. And you can take that you want to. But hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. And I shall see you guys next video. Take care. Bye.